today I'm ranting about the movie after I watched it April 12th, the first day it came out. And I was very, very, very disappointed in this movie, and I'm going to get into it later. But the first thing I have to rant about is the cost of the movie ticket, which I know has nothing to do with the actual movie. But Epic Theater, if you're listening, fuck you. Why are you overcharging me for this ticket when your theater doesn't even look that great? And the building's not even 1 year old. So why does it look like shit? Fuck you and cash at me right now. Disclaimer, I'm going to be cussing a lot, so if that bothers you, just click off or read the comments, because I can't hold my tongue back and I'm really, really upset at this point. Also, I didn't read the book, so please don't come for me. I know how you stands are about anything, and you guys will attack me for not reading the book. So when I watched this movie, I have no knowledge of any of the characters, the plot, or anything. I just saw the trailer, and I was like, oh, this looks like a really good movie. I'm going to ask my friend, she wants to go with me. And this is what happened. So this is the end of the disclaimer. And let's get into the real points why this movie was shit. Casting from the editing room, I just forgot to add that I bought the tickets 2 days in advance. And there was only 2 seats reserved. 2. So already that showed me that this movie wasn't going to bring in numbers. And when I walked into the theater, it was completely empty. There's probably less than 15 people there for the first night. Can you believe that? And we all, oh shit, I'm giving it away. No, fuck it. And we all left disappointed because when the movie ended, when the credits were rolling, they were all, fuck this was a terrible movie. Can't believe I spent my money. So yeah, just wanted to add that. Going into my first point, this movie is very fast paced. First she's doing this, she's doing that. Now they hate each other, they get together, they're having sex. They were having a fight and they get married all in 10 seconds. And it's like, what is going on? Like, I can't even process anything. I didn't even get a chance to somewhat develop some sort of connection to all these characters that they were introducing. Which is like, doom, 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 doom. Slow it down. So this is another point under my main point. She falls for him so quick. That just made me so mad. When I was watching the movie, I was like, this is how you know this is a Wattpad writer. Like, this is how you know, like, everything goes by fast, and they fall for him. And so the guy offers Hero, this is her name, I forgot the name in the movie. Hero was like, hey, you want to go with me to take you to this place? She's like, no. And then she stares in outer space for seconds, and she gets in his car. And then he takes her to the woods. She gets in the car with a stranger. Takes her to the woods. I would have jumped out of that car and ran and called 911. What is this girl doing? She has a boyfriend, and she's getting in a car with the guy, taking her to the woods, going to the lake, where she's in the lake with. I don't understand this girl. Next point. My next point is, not only is the movie going fast, but there's so many silent points where there's no dialogue or lack of dialogue. It's unbelievable. Combine it all together, you get 20 minutes of just no talking, and I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know why. There were so many times where I just felt so uncomfortable because we were just looking at their faces for a long time. It's like, do something, talk. I'm uncomfortable. I can hear the girl behind me chewing on her popcorn. Next, to do something. And I get it for a few scenes, but there was like every single scene they were doing this. Why are you doing this? Talk. So the lack of dialogue. These characters that they were introducing basically didn't even matter in the movie because none of them really had lines. It was more like, just stand there and look pretty. That was their directions. Stand there and look pretty. Because that's all they were doing. They were not talking. There's so many times in the movie where I just felt, is this a silent film? Am I watching a silent film? Why aren't they talking? Just talk. Point 3 is mainly judging the characters, starting with Hero, which is the main character. I completely forgot his name. Harold, Hartle, Henry. I know it's an H. I know this sounds so terrible because I'm supposed to be reviewing this movie. But anyways, he's supposed to be like the bad boy of this movie. And there's literally nothing bad boyish about him. His tattoos look terrible. I don't know who did them. You know, when you think of bad boy, we think of a sleeve, you know. Give him a sleeve or something. I would have let that pass. and his clothing is supposed to be hinting that he's a bad boy, but other than that, there's nothing like bad boys. You know, he's a good student. He's very smart. Not like you don't have to be a bad boy. It's not smart, but typically like a typical stereotypical bad boy. It's not like he's drugs. He's a criminal. He's in a gang. That's what I was thinking with a bad boy. I was hoping maybe he was in one of those. The only bad person in this movie really is Tessa, who cheats on her boyfriend. So that's the only bad person I see in this movie. And I love when Hero was laying on the couch and you see his little bit armpit hair showing, and I'm like, is that supposed to be hinting that he's a man? Like, I have more armpit hair than him. Like, I'm just so left with, like, I don't know. I just found it so funny. Oh gosh. Next point. This is more of a sub point that Tessa picks her boyfriend over her mom. That made me upset, which I saw like coming because they all do. They pick the boyfriend, but I would understand if he was there for her through everything, like her mom was for her. I would see why she would pick her boyfriend over her mom, but literally she just met this guy. She picks her boyfriend over. And I don't know if this is actually in the book or they just wrote it in the movie, so let me know if that's in the book or not, if that's the exact same way, because I know not everything is like the book. They change it up, make it terrible. So that really made me upset. My fourth point is that there's barely any action or heart racing moments. The only action that we see is them in bed together like every second, but other than that, there's none. And for heart racing, when I think of romance movie, I think of heart racing, comedy, love, which, oh, sorry for that smack. I know you guys all just clicked off the video. There's a lot of, I don't know if a lot would be stretching it, but there was a few good laughing moments. And obviously the love tension was there. My last point that I have listed on my sheet is how quickly she forgives him after finding out that this was all like a bet. They could have saved themselves. I would have let everything I just stated go if she didn't take him back, because it would be like in your face to all the movies that take him back. But obviously in the back of my mind, I'm like, she's gonna take him back, she's gonna take him back, she's gonna take him back. So all it took was an essay to take him back, and I was like, fuck this movie, I'm out. In conclusion, all this movie was two teenagers not being able to take their hands off of each other, and just lovey-dovey, kiss, 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 fuck, fuck here, fuck, fuck there. And I wanted to see more than that. I always see that when I turn on the TV. So what made this movie different than every other cheaply made movie? Nothing. There is nothing. Well, there is, because this goes on the bottom romance list. So I'm very disappointed in this movie because I went to the theater to watch this, support Wattpad writers. I'm a Wattpad writer myself, so we need to show these big corporations that our writers can do it, and by us doing it, we need numbers. We need to support our writers. So I was like, let me show up and be one of those numbers, so maybe one day I get my own movie and it won't be so shitty. I can dream, okay? But I'm sorry, this is not it. This gets a -1 from me, especially because I spent $13 and I was highly disappointed. So unless someone refunds my money, I'll give you a good review. But anyways, I'm sorry, I got a burp. I'm Disco. Oh my god, I don't even know my own channel name. My name is Disco Brain Cells, and you're probably wondering, why is your name Disco Brain Cells? Because sometimes my brain cells are just all over the place. One's at a club, the other one's at the park, and the other one's missing. I don't know. So we're all over the place. We're trying to function in my head, and we're trying to figure everything out. So if that sounds like you, or you want to be part of my crazy cell, subscribe and to help me gain a brain cell. So far we're at 22 brain cells, which is really good. So thank you so much, and thank you for listening to my lovely voice, and subscribe, comment, and like. Until next time, wow, bye, bye, bye. I'm full.